Today I'm looking at regrets. The last time I spoke about regrets and some of the sources of regret that we have. Today I'm looking at another source of regret, or something that can cause us to be regretful. And that source of regret is being or having been in the wrong place at the wrong time in the past. And because we're in that particular situation, something really bad happened to us. And now we carry the regret with us, saying, my goodness, if I hadn't been at that particular point in time, in that place, this wouldn't have happened to me. If I hadn't gone to that particular location, this wouldn't have happened to me. I wouldn't have, that bad thing wouldn't have happened to me. I wouldn't have been full of so much regret. Now, I'm going to refer to three things today, but the first portion of scripture I want to refer to is in the book of Genesis chapter 34. And it's quite a sad story about a girl called Dinah. And this girl, went out with her friend, another girl, and, they went to visit someone in a city somewhere. And when she got there, some guy just, saw her and raped her. Wrong place, wrong time. It wasn't her fault. She didn't, plan to be there. It wasn't something that she anticipated. And I'm sure she had loads and loads of regrets because it was a tragic case. And for you, it might be something else. Maybe you were somewhere and something happened and it was like, man, I shouldn't have been here at all. And because of that, you're just carrying this regret, rightly so. But God doesn't end there. God begins to say, okay, how do I deal with this kind of regret of being in the wrong place at the wrong time that is just trailing my life and just making my life that's just become like a dark cloud over my life? Well, he begins by saying in Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 18, I'll paraphrase, that the first step with dealing with regrets is one, it's happened. And he says in that portion of scripture, do not dwell on the past, or he says, do not dwell on the former things. Meaning, the past has happened. Don't dwell on it. But God doesn't stop there. He goes on to say in another portion of scripture, Romans chapter 8, verse 28, he says in that portion of scripture that, look, God can work out and does work out things for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purpose. Paraphrasing. So what that portion of scripture is saying is that, look, you were at the wrong place at the wrong time and that thing has happened to you. It's a source of regret and it has happened. And he's saying, look, forget about it. Don't dwell on it. No matter, even though it's really painful, even though it's really hurtful. But apart from that, he also says, look, I can still give you a great life. I can still make life enjoyable for you. I can still, do all the things that I want to do with you in life. So what am I saying today? I'm saying that we all have regrets. Some regrets are more painful than others. But irrespective of how painful, without belittling anybody's regrets, God says, look, don't dwell on it. And I can still give you the kind of life that you have desired. And I can still give you something that will make it seem, not make it seem like it didn't happen, but something that can still bring comfort to you so that you still be able to live the life that you want to. And this cloud of regret can just come off of your life as you believe that God can still, heal you and make something good with your life and still take you to the places and give you the experiences that you so desire as we just look to him.